Hello everybody, my name's Anthony, and welcome back to Let's Play Victoria 2 as Germany. Let's continue on from where we last left off. So, we just took the rest of our territory back from the Polish. And the Soviet Union still is at war with Japan, India, Afghanistan, and the United Kingdom. Two of them are containment wars. And I think I said at the end of the last episode that I did want to try to actually do the containment CP against the Soviet Union just to see what it did. But I was looking at it, and apparently we're just not able to do it if you just kind of look in the Justified War. It just doesn't show up. It's because if you check the Czech Republic, we can go over here to do the sanctions CP. One of the things is that they cannot be a great power, which is, a little bit annoying. Because it would make perfect sense to, do a sanction against the Soviet Union because, they're trying to insult communism to people. They're over their infamy limit. It just makes sense to do that. I mean, we could try it against maybe South Africa. No, we can't against South Africa. Why can't we do it against... Okay, let's look at the requirements again. It is sanctions. Either it's not our puppet. We're a great power. Okay, that's fine. At peace. And we have to make them, they have to hate us. And I'm assuming South Africa, yeah, we have positive relations with. Is there anybody who we don't like? There is invading Uganda at the moment. So, I mean, we can't really sanction anybody, I think. Poland, Italy, nobody's really doing anything bad, though. That would require that we sanction them. And I do still want to join NATO, because I want to get the opinion bonus with all the other people in NATO. So we're going to keep, when we have the points here, we are just going to keep influencing the United States. Let's go up to speed 3. I feel like speed 3 is about the right speed for the mod. Because it's not too slow. So let's take a look at these guys again. Are they still... Okay, they're only at 20 with boss. So we don't need to worry too much about them. And what I want is... I was actually... Before recording, I was kind of messing around with like the European Union decisions. And one of the issues is that in order for people to join the European Union, they have to do a specific... ambition. I don't... It won't show up here because we've already done it. I don't know if it'll show up here either. But basically there's a specific decision that you can take to basically join the European Union. And it requires that you research this technology. Or you do something else. There's two things to it. One of them is either have this tech or do something else. But almost nobody has it. In like anywhere. Which is annoying because I want people to research that. Because in about 27 years we'll be able to do the decision to actually form the European Union. And I want to be able to do it. I want people to join the European Union so we can basically control all of Europe as one big mega nation. That's kind of my end goal. I think that's what I said at the beginning of the series. My end goal is basically form the European Union and be super strong. But we need these people. We need the people in my sphere, Hungary. These guys down here, if they join the European Union, things would be great. But I highly doubt it. Lose some militancy. Why are we getting militancy? War exhaustion, minority culture, reform desire. It's almost impossible to read these. Liberation movements. I mean, a lot of people want Poland to be independent. And I get that, but there's not much we can really do about it at the moment. Sorry, Poland. Is there any crisis happening? Oh, absolutely, and they're mostly in my country. Hopefully Poland does not actually get the land that they are wanting. I mean, we're third place in military. We're pretty strong. And also, both their wars ended? They only have 91 brigades? Okay, so I'm assuming the Soviets actually lost their war against Japan. They lost their war apparently against the United Kingdom as well. And it seems like China... Oh, not India. India went through China and starting to siege down here. I mean, what we could do is that we could make our own invasion of the Soviet Union. The people in these areas are generally friendly enough. And you are friendly with us, right? Yeah, they're still friendly even though they hate us. I mean, we can't influence them for a while until 98. Because we can't do anything while we have peace. While we have a truce. And these guys would not accept minus 59. But do they hate... No, Lithuania. I mean, they're not in the Soviet sphere, but they do like the Soviets, which is a bit of an issue. I mean, we could probably do like a sneaky kind of thing where you just go through Slovakia, through Ukraine. But I feel like invading the Soviet Union could actually be in our best interest. So I don't know if I can get the military access right now. Slovakia would not accept. Infamy, yeah, the infamy, to be fair, is still quite high, 23. They're worth. Yeah, I think we gotta do it. Do they have a navy at all? They have 51 ships. Let's take our navy, which is those are the transports. Let's take our navy. We'll go explore like St. Petersburg, which is also being called Leningrad. Apparently they renamed it. Yeah, 26. Yeah, we can't really do anything there. How about like Estonia? Would you give me military access? No, negative 70. Would anybody actually give me military access? Austria might. They're friendly with us. No, negative 84. Well, if Britain can declare the war and still win, I imagine that we could be able to declare the war. Containment. And can we call in our allies? They will accept. Will anybody not accept? No, everybody would accept. It's a bit hard to see who our actual allies are. But it seems like most people in our sphere actually are allies. So we'll declare a war. Containment. They lose more of their army. It'll basically crush the Soviet Union. They are in 8th place at 950 points. It looks like Brazil could actually beat them. And if we do our own containment war, I'm pretty sure they will be kicked out of the Great Power list. So we'll call all our allies. We'll do our own containment war. We'll get a little bit of money. I don't know how it actually works though, because they'll be. I think they're paying Japan. I think they're also paying Britain, and then they'll be paying us. And I don't know if how that gets split. Because it's 25%, so I don't know if we each get 25% of the total 100, or if the 25% will get split between us all three, so we each get like 8%. But either way, we'll declare the war. I'm not surprised that people have joined us. Fantastic. Did it say that somebody refused? Maybe, but I can't really tell. They have a core against us, but that's fine. We'll increase relations with the United States. I think we need to get up to 100. No, actually only up to 50. And when they have 50, then everything should be good. We'll join NATO again. We'll get an opinion bonus with, I think, most of these countries. Even Poland, that absolutely despises us. And there's still really no way for us to actually get there. Like Slovakia, do you hate the Soviet? No, you hate this. You hate me more than you hate the Soviets. Poland, absolutely, I'm pretty sure will never give us military access. And actually, one of the bad things about taking these cores from Poland is that I think Poland will never be able to join the European Union. I mean, they're already part of the European Union in terms of like this, but to join the political union, I think you need to have all your cores. Because you have to do one of these, at peace. Or to become the European Union, that you have to have the cores. I thought you needed to have all your cores. Well, if you don't need your cores, then that's fine. Poland will actually be able to join the European Union, and Poland is actually one of the countries that could join, which is nice. We'll give some autonomy to the Polish provinces. That's a-okay by me. And sadly, we can't actually attack this guy. We can't really attack anybody. We can maybe give Ukraine back territory, depending on how well the war goes. I don't know if they'll do it themselves. Battle's -2. Where would they have fought us? Oh, the Navy here. Well, but this won't fight the Soviet Navy. I didn't have any high hopes about beating them anyways. But, you know, also, just being at war gives a nice opinion bonus with all our allies. Because I think there's a bonus for being in a war together. I mean, we won't really be doing anything. We'll just kind of sit here because we can't do anything. But the Soviets only have 96 brigades. I mean, that's actually still quite a bit, because that's still... What? I can't... Math is hard. 270,000 troops? Which could be in any of these small stacks, but I'm assuming a handful of them are going to be fighting the Indians over in Siberia, which sounds a little bit weird to say, and they're also in Afghanistan, have at least one province occupied. Romania is starting to show up. I mean, I don't think we can have the war goal ourselves, Ukraine can't, because it is a... Actually, because it's a core. And we did the decision that made that all territorial disputes are through, like, treaty. I don't know exactly how that works at all. But I'm just curious of whether they can actually even do... I mean, they have claims. I don't know if they can actually press the claims, though. Morocco wants an alliance. Absolutely. Oh, Morocco didn't join. Morocco's the one country that said no. So can I not... Austria, would you not give me military access? Opinion attacking enemies. Like, nobody likes the Soviets. The entirety of... Other than Lithuania, everybody's against them. So... They should give me military access. Just Slovakia... Just one of these two countries to give me access and everything would be a-okay. But apparently that's never going to happen. Separatists demand independence. In what province? Biesco. Well, I don't know what that did. Made their militancy go down. There might be a decision or an event later. I'm not 100% too sure. Yes, okay, so they're going to occupy this. And I'm pretty sure they'll probably, when they're done occupying this province, they'll go fight the Soviets. I see, but these guys aren't. So it's a bit hard. Where are you guys going? Belgorod? Yes, yes. Go fight the Soviet army. I mean, we won't be able to help at all. Due to the fact that we can't go anywhere. Saudi Arabia, we can get... Is this up to friendly or is this... Okay, I think this is up to friendly now. And once again, like, Saudi Arabia has a lot of oil. The Soviets also have a lot of oil. Is there a country here we can release? No, sadly. I mean, we don't really have the infamy to actually do it anyways. To just, like, release a country. There's not -2%, which is a little bit disappointing. I don't think the Soviets are going to be able to finish their war against Afghanistan. I'm pretty sure they're going to lose that. United States, we want to go back over here. We want to influence you again. -15. It's still going to take 4 more attempts. We don't gain a lot of points, so it's going to take at least maybe 2 more years to be able to rejoin NATO. Re-up the alliance. But on the other hand, it will definitely help us out. Like, we're at 1%. I mean, we've been doing pretty bad from battles, but like, will anybody give us military access? -20. If we just didn't have the infamy, they would all say yes. But also, I think we should be starting getting Luxembourg into our sphere because, once again, they are part of the European Union. We want people to be in our sphere. If they're part of the EU, we want them in our sphere because if they're in our sphere, then when we form the EU, they will actually just join. No, but it looks like the French are getting them, and I'm pretty sure the French won't accept me just taking Luxembourg. Sadly. Also, that's a lot of men. Can you at least split your army up? They're slightly splitting up, which still isn't, you know, insane. Is there anybody else like cores on the Soviet Union? I keep asking if anybody has cores, but I took the decision that made it so countries can't attack for cores. So even if they did, it would be kind of worthless. And I still wish Poland did not have their cores. I still don't know if this... I mean, this loses our cores on this territory all over here. But I still don't know if that actually gets rid of the territory, which is something I kind of want to know. We're getting early networks right now, which is good because that's... We'll be able to get early networks and then follow that right up with the internet. That's in the 50% research speed, education, admin efficiency. Things are pretty good there. Let's see if it's still... Okay, so we're only at 2% war score. Okay, so the Swedish RP... I mean, what we could do... Denmark isn't our friend. They are in the American sphere. But if we wanted to... one sec, supply limit. Can we even march our troops through Sweden? Absolutely not. Well, we could quickly send troops over the border or across the Baltic Sea. You know, get at least a little bit involved. We wanted to be quick so the Russians can't engage our navy. We'll split the army up in half because I'm pretty sure half the army can walk fine. So we'll have to send them up by, you know, piecemeal. Actually, will Norway even give me... Okay, Norway will actually give me military access. Wonderful. Then when they are 2 provinces away, we'll go to the province right below that one. Yeah, Norway, ally me. And also join the war. And now they just won't accept. I don't know why Norway won't accept the call to arms. I mean, we're going to win. Oh yeah, there we go. Well, should we just... How did I 4 brigades? Should we just say yes? I mean, is there anything else we could do against them? Install democracy is 3. That'll take us over the infamy cap though, so... And also it's a 50 war goal. Free Ukrainian war goal, free people, China, Japan, Ukraine. Yeah, but all these are just expensive. Yeah, we can't really do anything. We'll just contain them. Basically, we sent these troops over here for nothing, but that's fine. Like I said, we got a nice little opinion bonus with some people. I don't know if anybody gets an opinion bonus because I attacked the Soviets. Like, I don't know if the UK likes me more because I attacked the Soviets. Well, America does. You're a negative 15 and now we're a positive 15. I didn't really do anything. So in about... I think by the end of the year we should be fine. Look at you. I guess we can't dock right now, but that's fine. And should we keep them in Prussia, or should we take them to main Germany? So is one of you guys short? Yeah, you're short. Go over there. 27th? Yeah, I think we'll send them back here. Because I think that just makes sense. True plurality sounds good. Yeah, how do I see who's in NATO? Like, I thought there was supposed to be a decision here somewhere. Currency union. Did they have a currency union with Canada? Did they have a currency union with Mexico? No. Who do they have a currency union with? Or they might not have a currency union with anybody. Stock exchange. Interesting. Well, by looking at the currency union, that's how we can tell who might join the European Union. We can see, like, nobody here has the currency union on them, which is disappointing. I want people to have the currency union. These guys have gangs in Macedonia. Oh, that's always nice. Yeah, we'll just keep them on the Polish border. I think Poland's part of the EU, or part of NATO, so they will like us a bit more. We're getting 218 pounds a day from the Soviets, so it's actually doing pretty alright for us there. We'll lower military spending because it doesn't need to be on max. We'll keep our military spending here at about 65%. Increase admin cost to maximum. And we can even lower taxes on people. Can we lower them to the minimum? Oh, no, we can't. We'll tax everybody about here. Up in all the factories. And how are soldiers looking? For the most part, soldiers are actually a-okay. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to go to the most factories and then just encourage workers everywhere. Instead of soldiers, we need workers. Worker, worker, worker. I don't think we need more soldiers at the moment. There we go. Get more workers. And where are we encroaching? Basically, all that land. Like, we're building so many destroyers, but I think we're gonna get another stack going. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We need 10, so build the 13, cancel 3 of them. But only build ones where there's already building like 3 troops. And then here, actually let's look at the recruitment map here, because maybe we'll just be able to do it this way. It's not actually that useful. So we got 3 already there. Is there anywhere where there's only building like 2 troops? Doesn't really look like it, so that's disappointing. So we're building 1 European. Well, we'll actually cancel them for a second. And here we want to just build anybody. Polish is good, European is good. European. Because everybody else is actually German, then we're not going to build any of these guys because they're trash. So we'll build 2 more mechanized infantry to kind of make up for that. But I do think that this is going to be a good time to end this video, so thanks for watching. My name has been Anthem. If you've enjoyed, remember to thumbs up. If you're not enjoying, click thumb down. Want to see more, subscribe, and goodbye.